Come on, let's go!
But the merger still happened, and that got Hubrick a lot of shares in the company. Now, there's probably way more details about this, but when we get down to it, Michael, the guy who invested the money, now owns 7% of FaZe, and then Hubrick owns, or I guess Sebastian owns 3.3%, which is almost as much as the CEO. Fun fact, he was supposed to own 15%, but they hit him with the Mark Zuckerberg. They literally made his shares get diluted because they gave a bunch of shares to other people. So that's just one.
The OG FaZe guys don't have any power in this org.
I think we know the answer based off the stock
price. They have no power. They lost their brands.
Shit.
They lost their brands.
And then you might be wondering, well, where are the original founding members? Where did they get their money? Well,
they got stolen.
Kind of written here in their SEC filings. During the years 2021 and 2020, the company had a retainer, a consulting agreement with the original founders, and they paid them.
Well, no, only a certain amount got stolen, right? I mean, to Hubrick, they did a collaboration, and then they were actually scammers, but that's just a part of it. Like, they didn't lose all their fucking shares to the Hubrick guys, but they did get scammed out of something there. I see 3% only, so
over a 6-month period, 0.7 million, and then 0.9 million. And then they did the same thing in 2022. During the years 2021 and 2020, the company had a retainer, a consulting agreement with the original founders, and they paid them, and this is over a 6-month period, 0.7 million, and then 0.9 million. And then they did the same thing in 2022. And I don't know if they still do it, but they're basically just paying them to be advisors, and they're paying the group millions a year. So that's where they're getting their share. But it seems like they have no percentage to give out anymore. So I understand FaZe Tico's frustration, but at this point, he's just arguing with a bunch of 50-year-olds company work when they have no actual idea, because the company is supposed to be hip, modern, and create culture. And 50-year-olds, I'm sorry, they're just not going to be creating game
boomer, bro.
They're just not going to do that. And now it seems like we're at a bit of a standstill because FaZe is entering a bit of a doomsday scenario. They're going to announce their earnings and their financial results for quarter 4, March 30th, 2023, which will be very revealing. And I don't think the numbers will be very good. And that's a bit bad because according to NASDAQ rules, any company that fails to be above $1 for 30 consecutive days might be delisted. Now, they do get 6 months from the day they go under $1 to turn things around, but we're already, I think, 2 months into this 6-month period, and they've only gone down since then. So it's looking a bit tough. They are also, according to this article, on a fast track to run out of money. They've never been profitable and rely heavily on external investment. They have 43.9 million, or at least they did, as of September 2022, which is only enough to fund operations until November 2023. They're burning through, it sounds like, 40 mil a year? Maybe more? That's crazy. On what? On what? On FaZe 5 casting contest? Millions of dollars for what? 200 viewers on Twitch?
Sheesh.
Most of you guys have never even seen the show I'm talking about.
I don't think we'll be seeing FaZe Ludwig anytime soon.
So that's where FaZe is at right now. Honestly, I don't know what'll happen. They have a very recognizable brand, but that only goes so far. You also have to have a company behind it in some sort of ethos. And I feel like none of the board of directors who collectively have prostates the size of a watermelon know what the fuck to do with it. But I know what to do with FaZe.
What the fuck?
It's simple.
What the fuck?
Beat their ass.
Oh!
That's it, baby.
It all comes full circle.
We gotta kick them while they are down. Although FaZe is going downhill a little bit, they're still the big dogs in this fight. They still got $40 million in the bank. And what do we got? We got Ludwig and we got Moist Critical, who have put their money and minds together to create one of the best Valorant teams of all time. And this is one of the most important games that we will have all year, because if we win, we get to go to the midseason invitational, where the top 8 teams and challengers will all compete for big points. Co-stream, there should be a link in the top right corner if you have Truffle. If not, we'll just go over to my stream, and hopefully we beat FaZe. And maybe if we beat them, we get phasing up. That's our thing now. We're going to take that from them. If they ever go bankrupt, we're taking phasing up. Anyway, what do you think about FaZe? Are they going to go under? Are they going to turn it around? Maybe they'll get someone who actually knows what they're doing as CEO, or not CEO, but board director. I don't know. Maybe Lee's good. I don't know. Anyway, see you later. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. Goodbye.
They got scammed by these guys, Hubrick. But like, is that why all the people lost their shares? Like, the Hubrick guys only have 3%. Game starting.